Hi, girly.
Hi, girlies.
I'm Eliana,
I'm Derek.
and this is
The book club
For
for
the
the
Girlies.
girlies.
On today's episode of For the Girlies, you guys, we are getting into.
House of Eve by Sadeqa Johnson.
Mhm.
We're going to be talking a little bit about our favorite moments, our favorite
Favorite
quotes,
quotes,
and some.
anything we learned, any
Yep.
theories.
Amen, amen, amen. I'm so
Yeah.
excited. Okay. But before we get into it, we got some business to take care of course. So please make sure that you have liked, commented, and shared this video and all our other videos. Please and thank you very much. Make sure that you are subscribed to our channel and that you have pressed that notification bell and you are notified when we post.
Also, when you are commenting, please be sure that you are always kind to everyone else in the comments. That
Please.
includes you guys,
Mhm.
us,
Mhm.
and the authors. Thank you very much.
Okay.
We should also mention that we will be actually talking about this book, so there will be spoilers. Please just
Yes.
put the volume on low, don't mute us, give us the view, and then read it and come back and watch it because it was a good book.
It was a great book. Okay.
Now that that's out the way,
It's time to get into it.
absolutely.
All right.
So, moving right along into our moments.
Moments. Okay. Starting right off the bat with Miss Ruby. Um so the book starts. Miss Ruby is late to her class. She goes to her mother's house. Her home. And her mother's boyfriend is there. And she's like, did my mom leave money for me to get to school? And she's like, she didn't leave nothing here for you, but I got some for you if you give me a kiss. And it broke my heart, right? And
Mm-hmm.
because Ruby, as I mentioned, is like so ambitious. Like she just wants to provide, like she just wants to be better. And she knew that this was an opportunity that she couldn't flake on. And she
Yeah.
can't be late to. And she took this bus way across town to get there, and so was she did it, you
Yeah.
know? And
And she was a child, so she tried negotiating, thinking
mhm.
that it would go her way, not knowing that you're a child, it's not gonna go your way, babe.
Mhm. Her mother walks in
Mhm.
and kicks her out of the house
Mhm.
for being fast.
Mm. Which was a crazy.
Oh my god.
That lady was always insane.
Inez was so unwell. Um
And I'm actually happy that you describe it as her mother's house because that was not your home,
mm-mm,
Ruby. But
mm-mm.
anyway,
Home was with Nini.
yeah. Or Aunt Marie.
Or Aunt Marie, absolutely. Um but yeah, that moment it just broke my heart. It really broke my heart because for this girl, and then for her to get to school and have to, adhere to the racist teacher who the teacher don't want her there no way, and like she's not taking it serious, and it's like you don't even know what I did. You
To
don't know what
get
I
here,
did to get here, and now you're telling me I can't come in. It was, yeah. What a way to start a book.
yeah,
Broke my heart.
I agree. Well, my moment is like super duper fast forward. And it's when Ruby tells Shimmy that she's pregnant and
Mm.
he says, "How could you've let this happen?"
Oh, I got myself pregnant. I got myself pregnant.
And she says that. She was like, "You were there. I don't know what you're talking about." And really what I said was, "Men be killing me because what the F, Shimmy? What are you talking?" Cuz like Shimmy as a man is allowed to say and do stupid things because he immediately corrected himself because she was like, what are you saying?
Mm-hmm.
It takes two to tango." And he was like, "Yeah, no, you're right." But like, why are you guys allowed to be absolute idiots and say things that make no
It's a
sense?
fantastic question.
Like you just wasted time and energy and breath out of me by saying something so stupid there. You don't offer any kind of solution.
Mm.
Anyway,
Literally offered no solution. Told your
Mm,
mama for what?
he was
Got me in this
stupid the
position.
whole
His
time.
mother, Mr. Shapiro,
Mm-hmm.
was a monster.
Mm,
Worst kind of lady.
she was, yeah, she was scary. She was scary. I agree. Um,
I hate that she had to deal with. I don't know, like the poor Ruby. Poor Ruby. Do you have any more?
yeah, I
Okay.
have a few more. So the moment where Shimmy and Ruth get caught by his mom was so annoying to me because I said, "How could you two be any more foolish? Damn! Why would you do something like that? Like bad enough that you're meeting out in the alley in the car and you're driving away in the car.
He
Like
was so reckless with her. Yeah.
bad enough that you're doing that. You go into someone else's store that your family has access to. What is up with you? Why are you so stupid? Like he was so nerdy. So yes, he was very smart, but then he also was very, very stupid.
Mhm.
And I hate that about somebody. That like you are a genius and yet
Dumb.
you got rocks for
Yeah.
brains. How does that work?
Smart for nothing.
Yes. The third one was when he proposed in front of the home, like Miss Shapiro arrived. I felt a tug on my heartstrings because I was like, "Oh, you're so stupid."
Yeah, I was like, they're just kids. I was like, he literally does not realize the like gravity of the situation.
Mhm.
What this means for her. It meant nothing. He did not get it.
Mhm.
Because he never had to.
Well, because his mom was gonna pick up and fix his problem for him.
Which is also something it's in my quotes, but Ruby says like, like she's forced to know about his history and like you don't know nothing about her. You know nothing about nothing.
Yeah, whack. And then my last moment was, oh, actually, I already said this. This was in the previous episode, but I said that this was why I kind of related to Ruby was that I was sad reading the part where she got into the school and she still wasn't happy after everything she'd been through.
It was just a
What
bittersweet
a
moment.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like what a journey.
It was like I did all of this to get here and now I'm here.
Mhm.
And do I want it? I don't know. Like what
And like of course she wanted it, but like I'm not even happy that I got here.
now what? You know?
Yeah.
Was it worth it? Very sad.
Yeah.
Okay. What about quotes? Easy E. Let's move into quotes.
So I have one quote.
Mm-hmm.
Again, it was from Ruby. Eleanor really wasn't doing it for me. And Ruby said, I didn't need to be happy, but I could not be poor. And what I said was, it upsets me that this is our life because I did relate to that. Um, and I said, it's a real trigger for me right now in life.
Say it one more time.
I didn't need to be happy, but I could not be poor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It reminded me that reminds me of rather a conversation you and I had before about I forget what it was. It was like a Cardi B conversation or something
Gotta be?
that someone's oh, I know exactly what it is. In WAP, she
Mm-hmm.
says, broke boys don't deserve no. I know that's right.
Mm-hmm.
And people were mad, like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, like men, oh, if you don't got money, you can't you don't deserve to be in a relationship with somebody or you
Mm-hmm.
can't da, da, da. And you said even then, we were like, uh no. But no, the women that Cardi is talking to cannot afford women where Cardi is from, women cannot afford to be doing that with men who are broke. So yeah, I can't afford it. So, Aunt Marie, loved Aunt Marie.
Mm.
Um, she says to Ruby,
Mm-hmm.
Can't let nobody steal your joy, sweetness, or you're gonna live a miserable life.
Yeah.
It kind of goes into what we were talking about today too. It's just like you're gonna be you're choosing to be miserable instead of just accepting. You know what I mean? Like you can't change people, but you
Mhm.
don't have to live in the like f the world kind of
Mhm.
mentality.
Or sad.
Yeah, you can't be sad. You can't be miserable.
Mhm.
Like it's no way to live.
No.
You know. Okay, it was Ruby also. She said, "I'm about to close it." She
As if.
says, "I had been set free, but freedom didn't feel like I'd hoped it would."
Mm. Yeah.
Yeah, like we've said. I feel like there are a lot of like we didn't get crazy in the moments. We didn't get crazy and detailed with quotes because I
Mhm.
feel like there was just so many. Read the book. Um, like you just have to read it really to get the essence of it because it's not to me anyway. There weren't things that I could be like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, because
Mhm.
everything was like that.
Yeah.
There was always something on every page. It was
Is the word consequential?
consequential. Is a word,
Yeah.
yeah.
No, I'm saying
Is the
is
word
the word consequential? Like the whole thing is like it was just very important.
yeah. So and
Picking and choosing is a little hard.
exactly like what was like something that was very standout. Um, yeah, it was all eye opening. It was all a standout moment. It was all there were loads of things being said that had me thinking. Like I said, it was a ride, and I enjoyed it. All
Moving
right.
on
Mm-hmm.
into what did you learn? Tell me what you learned.
I learned that we're not that far removed from these women. We can say like, oh, 1950, that's 70 years ago, 70 plus years ago.
I mean,
Yeah.
in terms of what I learned, I think I struggle with the concept of happiness
Hmm.
and like working to get there. Hmm.
Can you elaborate?
Because I feel like there have been a lot of things in my life that I felt, okay, I there's this goal and I want to reach it.
Mm-hmm.
And there has to be work put in to get this goal.
Mm-hmm.
And I put the work in and I get to the goal and then I'm like, hmm,
Mm-hmm.
well, I'm not happy. Like I
Yeah.
thought I was gonna be.
There's a saying of like or something I saw once. It was like you're in what you like the life you're living right now. You prayed for
Hmm.
like it would take back, and I do. I'm like, okay, yeah.
So they'd say, okay, they say a lot about like it's not about the goal, it's about the journey. And I'm like,
I
to
don't
hell with
even.
the
Yeah,
journey.
yeah,
I don't care for this journey.
yeah.
And so then that makes me think like, well then do I care for the goal? And I'm like, yes, I do. But what I've learned is that I just not the same to other people with other people. Like I'm not similar to other people. I'm not
Mm-hmm.
like we are conditioned to think that if you work really hard for something and you get the goal, you're gonna be so happy at the end. Some of us are not.
Mm-hmm.
Some of us are just
You
like,
see it, billionaires who or whatever, famous people that you would
yeah,
think like, oh my gosh, no,
mhm,
not them.
yeah. And it's not that like I'm generally unhappy with my life.
Right? Yeah.
I'm not.
Amen.
Like I'm not generally unhappy with getting into the school that I got into or like getting honors or whatever or getting an A on a test. I'm not generally unhappy with that. I'm not like I'm sorry, I'm not depressed. But I'm just like, where's the joy everyone said that I was gonna feel?
It's a trick.
It is. It is. I'm grateful for it, but I'm like, okay. So it's like, I don't know.
Because
I,
that's
I
not,
just have
yeah,
to start thinking of things differently.
absolutely. Both.
Like, it's not the end, like it's not the end of the world or the beginning of life. These things, and it's not that I don't find happiness in other things. I absolutely do, and I think I have to like recognize that
Hmm.
like not the end of the world or the beginning. You
Yeah.
just
I said that, so I was trying to get to that in our last episode. Um, just about there are people that I've known personally, you know,
mhm
who, were ashamed of where they came from, and looked down on people on where they came from, and much like Eleanor.
mhm
But like, those are the people that are happy. Like there are people like, you know, who had the things in life that they wanted, and that, or that they thought that they needed,
mhm
and then at the end
they weren't
they
happy.
were not happy. And
Yeah,
yeah.
we're not all the same, and not everybody's gonna be satisfied in the same way. Like
Mhm.
it makes Beyonce so happy
Mhm.
to work tirelessly to put on productions and put them on for like 2 3 months in the summer over and over and over again. I don't know that that's who I am.
Right.
And that's okay. You don't have to be
Yeah.
that way either. You don't have to be the way that I am either. Because I know there's a lot of things these days trying to be like, I don't want to work. But like some people actually do want to work.
Yeah.
And that's okay. Work then.
I want to do things that matter to me. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to work to survive, or just to
Yeah.
be surviving, or you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Yeah, you want to work to live, or whatever. You want to work.
It's
You want to
the
be living, and if you are working through that,
yes.
that's what's great.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm glad you said living because I was thinking freedom. It's that like if I had freedom to do whatever it was that I want to do,
Hmm.
then like I naturally am a workhorse.
Yeah.
So like I would probably
Still be productive. Yeah.
yeah, but like it's the fact that I don't have the freedom and I am stuck in having to do this to get here
Like
and
losing this
this is
book.
the only way that I'm going to be okay.
Eleanor, this is the only way she's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
She has to, go to the school, marry the man, have the perfect dinner parties, and wear the prettiest dress, and have the baby.
Mhm.
You know, um, Ruby. Okay, I can't afford to be like Inez and be a single mother and whatever. Like I
Yeah.
gotta. She already saw what that path was like. Like she couldn't afford to do it. Yeah, it's also like big on like mothers too. Like, and it made me, I don't know, just the sacrifices that moms make for their kids.
Yeah.
That was it.
Thank you so much for watching.
Yes, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Let us know your thoughts on the book in the comments below. Make sure that you like, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel. Uh, Press that notification bell so that you are alerted when we post.
And make sure to stay tuned for our next episode because, bro,
Yeah.
we're finally gonna. Onyx Storm will be out and we will read Onyx Storm. I hope you guys are thinking of us in the next few days
Yeah.
because we are,
We're about to get our entire lives.
and I hope you read
Yeah,
along
yeah,
with
yeah, yeah.
us.
Please.
I've already seen some people start reading Fourth Wing, and I feel like it's because they saw us
Yeah,
lose
yeah,
our minds over it probably every other week.
yeah.
So
We're trendsetters.
no, I'm just happy that
No,
like
no, no, for sure. I'm happy you're reading, so
like
because I have people to talk
I
to
need
about.
yes, I need somebody to talk to. I need somebody to like know that this is absolutely
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
wow. Anyway, so we always do this. We
I
start
know.
talking about Fourth Wing and we just can't
We just
stop. And
can't
we're
do it.
saying nothing
Yeah,
at
just that we're
all.
obsessed. Sorry. Okay. So
Stay tuned. Next
yes,
episodes are Onyx Storm. Hopefully, they are not 2 hour long episodes, but I cannot promise anything.
at all.
Thank you for watching. See you next time, girlies.
Bye, girlies.
Bye, girlies.